Mark and I have been business partners for almost 9 years now, and it would be fair to say that we have experimented, trialed and tested a vast number of pieces of technology and apps to increase the efficiency and how we run our business. More than that, to allow us to live a business that in reality is more of a vagabond lifestyle. This is actually the first time that we've met since Christmas?
Yep.
In 8 months. First time that we've met, and yet we're business partners. One of our employees lives 2.5 hours flight away from where we are now. The other one lives 11 hours flight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, in mainland Europe from here. We've got somebody else who lives 6 hours drive away. Be fair to say that we are very spread out.
Yep.
So in today's episode, we want to talk to you about what we believe the 5 essential apps are, or pieces of tech are, that you need to run your outdoor business successfully off the back of what it is that we do. So I want to start, Mark, with a welcome, by the way. This is Mark, by the way. I've met him before. I want to start with...
That's quite a Queen's wave.
It was a Queen's wave. Hello.
It was a very Queen's
rotate
wave.
the wrist. Hello. Right, let's start on the negative, right? Okay. What has been the piece of tech or the app that's been the biggest effing flop that we've tried?
Oh, jeepers. Put me on the spot here. We've tried quite a few.
We've tried a lot.
We tried Trello, which didn't work for us at all.
No.
Far too complicated.
Yep.
We tried... ClickFunnels served a purpose for us.
Yep.
We've tried... jeepers. You know when you've got so many in your head? It's easy to find the things that have worked. That's why it's such a short list. It's only 5. Yeah, Trello for me was a big nightmare. We've used...
What was the other thing that engaged with it? Beginning with S.
S. What did it do?
It was like a messaging thing that linked into Trello.
Oh, the one that we used.
Yeah.
I've got it's an app on my phone. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was like a walkie-talkie one.
Oh, that was Voxer.
Voxer.
Yeah, that didn't work.
That didn't work for us.
No.
S.
It was S. There was another one. You type it in and it links into boards. Anyway, you can tell we can't bloody remember. Now, it would be fair to say that we're not in our 20s anymore.
What? Speak for yourself.
Only just. Mark's stepped into his 40s now, and I'm definitely in the middle of my 40s.
Young. We're young.
We're young. So it would be fair to say that we're not in our early 20s, and we are not the most, therefore we're not the most tech people out there. Having said that, that's because we're outdoor people, and we've learned through bitter experience that batteries flipping die in the outdoors and you can never carry enough of them. And so if you can't use a map and compass properly, good old school stuff, you shouldn't rely on the rest.
Yeah, you're buggered.
So let's step into it. The 5 things, bits of tech that we use to run We Get Outdoors successfully over multiple time zones that allow us to live a vagabond lifestyle, to be working halfway up a mountain, sat there if we need to be, getting some stuff done while we're out on a 10-day hike. So the very first thing I want to talk about is WhatsApp. Now, WhatsApp is getting bigger in North America, but still it's far bigger in Australasia, Africa, and Europe than it is in North America. Now, what do we use, or how do we use WhatsApp, and why should people use it, Mark?
So we use it for multiple things. One is as a community to connect all of us together to ensure that we're all on the same page. Mm-hmm. So we keep each other updated what we're doing. You and I use it directly to, especially the weekends when you're doing your DIY and your ideas. I get bombarded by voice notes.
Yep.
So lots of voice notes, lots of ideas. And then we use it to track outcomes. We need to achieve this by which data we share. So it's very much a information sharing. It's a idea generating. Mm-hmm. It's a tracking mechanism. We also have group calls on it.
Group calls, individual calls.
We use it for everything. And the great thing is you can cut to paste, you can use images, videos, you can share locations when you're doing stuff to track where we're doing it.
It's on your laptop.
Yep.
Voice notes integrate into another package that transcribes the voice notes for you.
It's a really good way to bring everyone together.
And the nice thing is that it's really, really, really simple.
Free.
and it's encrypted as well. So I really like that. And I don't think, we've tried Voxer, we've tried Signal, we've tried Telegram, we've tried all sorts of other things, and nothing's really brought everything together into one place where you can go back and search it and find stuff.
That's the other one, the chat search.
Yep.
The amount of times I've had to go into chat search password to try and remember what the passwords are, to give me a clue for what the password is.
So that's cool. So WhatsApp, we love it. It's simple, it's free. Everybody can use it. It goes on multiple devices.
Great for communicating.
That's
our number one team communication app.
That's it. So secondly, we've got good old Google Drive.
Oh, life changer. We ended up, Mark and I are both Apple fanatics. It would be fair to say if Apple has it, so do we. And yet we employ people all over the place, and some people either don't like Apple, aren't willing to pay for Apple, or backward.
Or backwards. Yeah, they struggle in life generally.
Yeah.
They went on the Americans will get this, they went on the small bus to school on the little bus. Do you know about that? It's where the kids who have learning difficulties, they go on the small bus to school, not the big bus with the rest. So they were on the small bus. The thing that Google Drive's done, obviously it allows us to have everything in one place, that as long as we can get internet connection on a device, we can have it currently, so Mark can be on something and I can be on something. We can work on documents together. But the real game changer has been Google Docs, Google Spreadsheets, Google version of PowerPoint, Google everything, because it doesn't matter what packages people have on their computers, they have access to that.
Yeah.
And that saves, how many times have we sent a Apple numbers document to somebody and they're like, well, it won't open in Microsoft Excel.
It drives me insane. But the other thing that we use quite a lot on Google Drive is Google Meet.
Oh, Google Meets, Google Calendar. Oh, Google Webinar, Google all that stuff.
The good thing about Google Meet, which I like, is it's very easy to invite people in. It's very easy to record. So we were on Dropbox, and then we moved across from Dropbox to Google Drive. And I think that's really, really helped our effectiveness and efficiency of running We Get Outdoors.
Yeah, and ease.
Yeah.
I like it. So Google Drive. Next one, we have Facebook. Now, Facebook is a bit of a nuance because most of our community are Facebook users. Most of our outdoor enthusiasts, the 58,000 we have, are somewhere between the age of 40 to 60. It would be that would be the rough age. And those people traditionally or at the moment seem to be using Facebook more than anything else. Facebook's really good because it allows you to have multiple groups, so you can organize people in different communities to do for different purposes and different things. And good old Facebook likes allow us to do social media marketing by marketing to people who've liked our Facebook page. However, Facebook might not be right for you or right for these people.
Yeah, definitely. It's like everything. We're just showing what works for us and how it really aligns to what our target market wants and expects. They love sharing their adventures, and Facebook as a platform is great for them to upload their videos, the photos. If you go and join our We Get Outdoors tribe, you'll see 20,000 fellow outdoor enthusiasts just sharing amazing things from around the world. So again, it's aimed at what our target market wants. It's aimed at the kind of people we are. We want to see other people's adventures, and Facebook works for us.
Other successes I've had for holding that community together, and that's effectively what Facebook is. It's building a community. I've seen people do that exceptionally well recently on Instagram and on YouTube. And if I'm to be really, really honest, I haven't seen people do it that effectively in the outdoors on other platforms like TikTok, podcasts, or
Twitter.
Pinterest or Twitter. I haven't seen it work in the outdoors effectively. Now, of course, if you do have one of those as your primary social media platforms that you use for your community, great. And then if you've got an active like or follower base of 50 plus thousand on it, please share with us what it is you use in the comments below, how it is you use it, why it is you use it, and importantly, who your customer base is that best engages with Pinterest in the outdoor business world. That would be useful and eye-opening to us. Next one we use is a package called Kartra. What is Kartra, Mark?
So Kartra is a all-encompassing package that allows you to build websites, build sales funnels, build memberships, collect information, send emails. So basically is your online CRM and sales system.
Database, everything.
Everything in one place.
What we particularly like is that it enables us for free well, not for free. I mean, it costs us a certain amount per month, but for free in terms of web developers and WordPress and tech people and whatever else, to very, very quickly and easily go and build a web page to try launching a product. You never know, it's always an experiment because you're never 100% sure, but you can launch it to world-class quality in terms of what people see and experience online. It takes an hour or so to go and get something together. And if it fails, you haven't lost very much.
And you can turn it off within a second.
You turn it off in a second. You don't have to email, phone, or wait for somebody else to do it. And I really like that functionality of being able to test, track, see if it's working, and then turn it on, turn it off, or A and B test, those sorts of things. So Kartra has been really, really, really useful. And if you subscribe to any of our stuff online, there's a fair chance that you're sat in our CRM on Kartra. And when we send an email to you, there's a fair chance it comes through Kartra as well.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that a lot of the audience watching now are a little bit like me, which is as soon as you use that kind of language, I come out in a cold sweat a little bit. Because it's scary and it's something that I'm not very good at. Well, I'm getting better, but it's not. I've got no prior experience at it. To be honest, I didn't have much interest in doing it. But the thing I love about Kartra is it doesn't take that much time and effort to understand the sequences and the logic that you need to go through. So for that, we've used quite different ones. Kartra for us is the simplest, most logical, most easy and quickest to pick up, that does everything that any business should really, really look to have. And I'm pretty inept with technology, but even in an hour, I can build a website. I can get everything structured in order to go live onto the website.
The other thing I really like about Kartra, and by the way, any of this stuff we're mentioning, we don't get any kickback financially if you choose to go and engage with it. This is just what we love and what works for us, is that if we want to work with an influencer on a risk and reward type basis, for them to go and, I don't know, market a product for us, for argument's sake. What I really like about Kartra is it allows us to go and give, in about 10 seconds, that influencer a unique URL or web link that they can use to their audience, their fans, their followers, that tracks how many of their friends, followers, fans, whatever else go to a web page, and then how many buy, and then automatically sends the commission that we owe to the influencer through PayPal or Google Pay or Apple Pay or one of the platforms of their choice. And I really like that functionality because it means I don't have to track stuff, and we can do it on the spur of the moment. Oh, we really want X person to do Y for us. Hit go, send them the link, and they're off and running. And it hasn't cost us any time, money, or effort. And I think that's fantastic. So, number 5, the last one is this notebook. It is a bit bizarre, isn't it? Because it is a notebook, and yes, it is a tech app.
I love it.
It is a rocket book. What do you like, or what is a rocket book, Mark, and why do you love it?
So I like the feeling of pen in my hand.
Writing something. So what Rocketbook is, it is a notebook that you can write stuff in, which isn't very revolutionary, let's say. But the great thing about Rocketbook is 2 things. If you opened up my cupboard at home, you would probably find 5, 6 shelves of just notebooks. And it's just a bit of a nightmare. When you're moving, so what Rocketbook is... to-do lists.
Hundreds of them.
On bits of paper.
Yeah, scattered around. So nightmare. Rocketbook is a book that you never have to replace or put into your shelf. Because you write it down, you take a photo through the app, which automatically loads it up to whichever folder you want. So for us, it goes all into our Google Drive. Once you've finished that page and you've done everything, you get a bit of piece of paper or the eraser and you erase it out. So it's a great thing. It has your calendar. So for a month in advance, you can put all your calendar stuff in it. It has your weekly to-do list, has projects in there, has doodle pages.
Brilliant.
Literally, it is phenomenal.
Write notes, do whatever else. And you can even, so the corners of these pages have got QR codes that are linked to your Google Drive. But once you scan this on the app, on the Rocketbook app, you then can choose. You want to go to your Google Drive, you can go there, and you can send it to the specific folder you want in your Google Drive. Or you can WhatsApp it to somebody, that page. You can text it to somebody. You can email it to somebody. You can Facebook Messenger it to somebody. Whatever it is that you want, or you send it to Dropbox, wherever it is you want it to go to, be it a person or a place, it'll go to. And then you've got it documented forever. The only thing is, if you're going to share it with somebody else, you need to have handwriting that somebody else can read.
2 tips I've learned with this one. Try not to keep your writing on there for more than 2 months, because then it becomes a little bit harder to erase. When you buy the Rocketbook, most packages come with a single standard black pen. What I did is I went out and bought a few different colors, just because it makes it stand out for me a little bit more. So yeah, maybe look at getting a few colors to make it a little bit aesthetically jumps out, and don't leave it in the book for more than 2 months. Otherwise it becomes harder to erase.
There you go,
That's
top tips.
it.
So there we go. 5 tech packages that we use to go and run We Get Outdoors. They're simple, they're effective, they're efficient, affordable, and everybody anywhere in the world can use them. Done. If you've got challenges in your outdoor business that you would like a hand with, then there's an opportunity for you below to go and jump into one of our schedules and have 1 hour for free with us to say, I'm struggling with this. Can I have your best advice and guidance? It can be around tech packages or anything else that you're struggling with in your outdoor business. We only have 6 hours available a week, 3 each, to offer this service, and we're generally booked up 2 to 4 weeks in advance. So please don't hang around. Go and click on the link below. Also, if you'd like to go and get your business in front of our 58,000 followers on Facebook and another 20 to 30,000 followers around the podcast, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere else world, group, so on and so forth. If you'd like to do that, we offer the opportunity for outdoor business owners to promote their business on our podcast. You can go and check the podcast out on 20 plus platforms around the world. Just go and type in We Get Outdoors Podcast in Google, it'll pop up. And if you'd like to get your business profiled on our podcast in front of our audiences, you can do so free of charge. Simply go to the description below, click on the link for the interview, and book your time, and we'll see you on Zoom. We should have mentioned Zoom as tech package number 6.
That is a proper one.
We're proper one. Zoom. Anyway, we'll see you on Zoom in a few weeks' time. We'll put your business in front of, 80 to 100,000 outdoor enthusiasts who would just love to buy from you. That's it from us. Have a great week further. We look forward to seeing you in the next week or so.
Queen's Wave.